Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. Today I'm going to talk about my new discovery of a digital mining platform. It is a platform called GoMining. It is essentially a Bitcoin mining platform that allows you to buy fractions of a physical mining farm, and then you can earn a reward in proportion to the mining reward of the overall pool. So the company owns 9 different data centers. You are essentially buying a share of the mining rewards by renting their mining power. This is really similar to cloud mining with more flexibility. I will include a link to an article on the GoMining website which explains the differences between cloud mining, digital mining, as well as the traditional mining, if you are interested in learning more about the actual differences. Now I'm going to show you what the platform looks like, what my reward has been from my investment, and also gives you my review of the pros and cons of using this platform to diversify your portfolio. So let's get started. So what I have done is to put in about $250 to just check it out, see what the return on investment is in percentage terms, because that wouldn't change whether I put in $200 or $200,000. So it's a really good way to test it out. It's quite early days because I've only been on this platform for about a week, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how things are doing, and I can provide more updates later on. Okay, so now we are on the platform of GoMining. As you can see, this is my mining farm. It contains 2 different miners. The first one is a bonus miner, which was given to me for free. You'll be given a bonus miner by following a few steps, by like completing certain tasks the platform wants you to complete to help the company expand the business. So for example, I signed up, I followed their Twitter account, and I followed their Telegram and Discord account, and that gave me, I think, 1 day like extra mining time. Buying your first miner, that gave me 5 extra days on the bonus miner. And right next to my bonus miner is the one I bought myself, which cost about $245.50. So this is my rewards from, I signed up on the 13th of September, so the rewards started from the next day onwards. There were a couple of days missing here, so 17th and 18th I didn't get any daily rewards. That was because I accidentally joined the Miner Wars here, which is a gaming version of like earning a mining rewards, and you basically join power with lots of other miners on the platform. And yeah, so on the platform there are different clans, and you can join or request to join to combine your mining power together, and then you earn a share of the mining rewards from the clan. The rules are quite complicated, so you have to read it all. I haven't bothered so much to spend time to understand all the rules yet, and I don't really want to at this stage. But from what I read online, you may or may not get more return on your investment by joining a mining war game. You don't necessarily earn more, and you have to learn all the extra rules, so I didn't want to. But I accidentally joined for a couple of days, and I didn't get anything for those 2 days, because I was supposed to wait for a week at least to get some potential rewards from the clan. So I've foregone those 2 days of rewards. This is exactly why I wanted to put in a little bit of money to try out things. Because of that, I maybe missed out a couple of dollars worth, $1 worth of rewards, but that's okay. Okay, so let's talk about numbers. This column, reward here, is the daily payout to me as my reward. it's calculated by deducting the electricity cost and service cost from the pool reward, and each number is broken down for you daily as well, which is quite good. So my reward so far, it's a little bit deceiving because this is a combination of reward of my own miner as well as the bonus miner. So I didn't pay for the bonus miner, but that will run out eventually in 10 days. So it would be interesting to see that after the bonus miner has expired, how much then do I earn every day. So even after missing a couple of days, I have $2.72 in rewards in dollar terms. So I did some calculations here. If that rate carries on for a whole year, then I would get a return on investment of 67%, which is an amazing amount. But if I had to pay for that miner, it would cost me about $400. So I would have had to put in $400 to get the reward I am getting. So that reduces the return on investment to 26% instead. So it suddenly becomes a lot less impressive, but it's still really good in comparison to mutual fund if it carries on. But it would depends on the price of the Bitcoin as well, because the reward is paid in Bitcoin terms. So if the Bitcoin price goes down, that would reduce your return on investment. However, if it goes up, and I think it will over time, your return on investment would be a lot higher. However, another caveat is if you want to exit this investment, you'd have to sell your miner. And the only way to sell this digital miner here is using the platform's marketplace over here. As you can see, there are many people selling there. There are in total 218 pages of people's second-hand miners being sold. Some of these have a good return on investment rate, so you might be able to get a good price there, but I don't really see why someone would buy a miner from a secondary market. Apart from people who are interested in NFTs and in building a collection of NFTs, it's a bit like investing in art, I suppose, and that's a totally different investment market and totally different strategy. So I don't want to touch things that I don't really understand. So if I were to buy another person's miner, I would only be looking at the return on investment, if it's going to be more efficient to buy somebody else's miner versus creating one of my own. And by looking at the return on investment here, they are not necessarily higher than the ones I would create myself. As you've seen earlier, if I created my own miner, I could make 26%, or if I choose to pay fees using the GoMining currency, then I get up to 20% discount on the fees I pay. That would give me about 39% return on investment. So yeah, so why would I buy a secondary miner from somebody else that gives me a lower return when I can just create one of my own? Because I myself wouldn't buy it. I don't really feel very confident that I would be able to sell my own miner one day very easily. I really like the idea of digital mining because it's like buying a share of a mining farm. Like you invest in real estate, I suppose, where maybe you can't afford a house on your own, but you want to invest in a particular house you like. So you pool your money together with 4 other friends, and then suddenly it's affordable and each one of you will get a share of the profit. So this digital mining platform, it's like that. So you are pooling your money with many other people who are interested in investing in the mining industry, but don't have enough capital to build a whole mining equipment and a mining site and data center. And also it wouldn't be as efficient. It makes the risk a lot easier to take for individuals, and makes the profit accessible to the wider economy. So I really like the idea. So to summarize, there are pros and cons to using GoMining platform to diversify your portfolio. What I like about the platform is that it makes Bitcoin mining more accessible to individuals. You can start from as little as $10, I believe. That's what the platform says. And profit from the potential price increase of Bitcoin, and also the increasing efficiency of the industry itself. And I also like the fact that the return on investment seems great. Another pro is with digital mining, you can increase the efficiency of your miner if you would like to. So there is flexibility there as well. So now the cons. You have to be mindful of the fact that the return on investment will depend on the Bitcoin price. And two, if you want to increase your return on investment, you can get discounts on your service fees and electricity costs by holding GoMining tokens. However, that would expose you to another token, which may or may not be a good investment. And that token's price is volatile as well. So like any new cryptocurrency on the market. So you have to be careful with that, because that could impact your return significantly. And then you have to consider how easy is it to sell your miner on the secondary market. So when you want to exit this investment, how easy is it going to be? Obviously, if you have made your money back and some, maybe at some distant future, it wouldn't matter so much as to how liquid this market is. Then you have to do the calculation. I haven't done the calculation in that regard yet, because I think it's just too much. It becomes a bit like a real estate then. You have this upfront cost of something, and that generates regular income. However, your capital is locked down, so it becomes a bit like a real estate investment again, although with a lot higher return on investment potentially. So there is a lot there to consider. Finally, I didn't really like how the miner wars section of the platform was facilitated, because I followed the process and joined a clan, but it wasn't clear to me that I will miss out on 2 days of rewards because I joined this clan. It wasn't very clear. I'm sure there is explanation and very detailed pages explaining the rules about this game on the platform, but I feel like there could be a lot of improvement on how the process of somebody new joining, like experimenting with this section of the platform, how they are led into the process to understand better, okay, I will not get the daily rewards because I'm in a clan. Because if my daily reward was a lot more than 50 cents, I would be quite angry. Also, just so you know, I'm not affiliated with GoMining at all. This is purely my own independent opinion and interest after using the platform myself. However, GoMining provides a referral link to every single user who sign up, so I will include my referral link in the description of this video. If you sign up for the platform and use my code when creating your first miner, it would give you 5% increase on your mining power. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I have really enjoyed explaining this new discovery to you, and I hope it's been helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'd be very happy to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future. Bye for now.